Hello my friends and welcome to my laboratory. In the last episode, this bad boy had a new record run. And after those runs, the piston and rings got absolutely destroyed. So today I'm designing a new piston. And once again I'm gonna try one of the ideas I got in the comments. So one of the most liked comment on the last episode said that I should remove the top ring so the heat has a harder time to reach the O-ring. And as you can tell, that's exactly what I did. Next up, let's unbox one of the new feature I got for this engine. It's an RPM gauge. The goal for this engine is to hit 10,000 RPM, so we definitely need a way to measure the RPMs. This thing has no instructions in the box, so I'm gonna have to figure it out. Anyways, let's install the new piston. As you can tell, the crankcase is really good at holding the oil. It sat with oil in it almost 1 week and had absolutely no leak. The crankcase is still full of oil. So I installed the piston. The bottom layer is kinda rough because I printed the whole thing on a raft. I filled the water cooling system. I've installed the RPM gauge next to the engine so we can clearly see how much RPM the engine is gonna do. So let's test it. Let's open the smoke machine to see what's wrong with it. Well, the ring got destroyed, but it's not because of the heat. The engine didn't even start. Oh, the piston is still warm. That means we had combustion, but the ring went bad before the engine even starting. So, it's the next morning. Last night, we were really unlucky with the testing. A lot of failures when it comes to the ring. I slept on it and I think I might have the right idea here. I have two theories. First of all, maybe we have too much pressure in the crankcase because this thing has no vents. It only has a little small hole and I think it's not enough. And my second theory, it's the fact that I've sanded the interior of the cylinder body before installing the PVC pipe. So I'm thinking a small gap happened there when I sanded it, like 0.01, 0.02 millimeters on each side. So that might be another reason why we have these problems with the rings. I've tested it multiple times last night, still the same results. It was popping rings left and right. Well, actually there is one positive thing that came out of all of the testing last night, and is the fact that the RPM gauge is actually working. So I wired it properly. Because it came with 0 instructions, right? So I had to figure it out. So I'm gonna make a bigger hole for the crankcase vent. I'm gonna use some sort of hose or something to prevent the oil from coming out when the engine is turning. And when it comes to the piston, I'm not sure actually if the new design with the low ring is worst and that's why it's popping, or it's me sanding the cylinder body a bit. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna use this piston next. This is just the regular design. I printed it for the V-twin engine. It's brand new, the V-twin engine only, fired a couple times. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get to work. So I drilled a bigger vent hose for the crankcase and I decided to install this fuel filter just so we have a bit of filtration. With everything installed, it's time for another session of testing. And let's not forget that we have a PLA piston, so it's not gonna survive that much. That was not a bad run for a PLA piston actually. And the fact that it hit 6000 RPM is even crazier. The next good news is the fact that the crankcase vent we made actually worked. Okay, now let's open up the engine to see the damage. The only thing that was damaged was the piston. As you can tell, it has a lot of burn marks. One of the rings is completely popped, but in this case both the rings felt really stiff from too much heat exposure. So I'm thinking on this piston design, the failure point is the heat caused by the combustion and touching the rings. But now let's test one more time the new design piston. So the new piston gave no signs of life. Now let's open the engine to see what failed. And there we have it, another ring failure. It makes sense now why there was so much smoke involved in this failure. I guess the single ring design is definitely not gonna work long term. Well guys, the new piston design was definitely a failure, but through these failures we learn and get closer to our goal. As for the next episodes, I have a really bad time finding a cylinder sleeve for this bad boy. I need one with a bore anywhere between 55 and 70 millimeters, so if anyone out there has a sleeve with this dimension, hit me up on Instagram. Thank you for watching guys and see you in the next one.